1 minute until showtime.
Hey!
Hey. Hello, good morning, everybody.
Oh, we're already on.
Yes. Moment of Zen. First weekend after a crazy week, not only for us in the media, but also the world.
How many people slept in?
Slept in? When?
Today, this weekend.
Oh.
I slept in 5 minutes.
They needed to.
5 minutes wasn't enough.
I didn't sleep in. Anyways, we're getting started. We got a jam-packed show.
We're
going to begin with the anti-Trump protest and the protest against the anti-Trump protest and all that's going on.
I've got to share mine.
It's turned chaotic overnight. We'll check in. I mean, we'll chat with you during commercial break.
Yes.
But the first day block has a lot
to get to.
Group share. Here we go.
News for today starts now.
Some disturbing sounds right there. Tear gas, flash grenades, and thousands marching across the country. Right now on News 4 Today, we're going to show you the escalating confrontations with anti-Trump protesters.
Making the team and transitioning power, Donald Trump's change at the top, and the shift that may keep part of Obamacare.
And decades of making a difference. We are live at the Walk to End HIV as the group there prepares to mark 30 years of helping those impacted by HIV/AIDS. At 9 o'clock, we welcome you in on this Saturday morning, November 12th. Good morning to you. I'm David Culver.
And I'm Angie Goff. So glad that you could join us. We know it's been kind of a crazy week for everybody. Everybody seemed to be looking forward to the weekend.
That is the theme of our Facebook Live behind the scenes right now as you're joining us. But right now on air, we do want to get a check of that forecast. A cold start to this weekend, Tom Kirine.
Right. So I'm getting logged into Facebook so I can read all of your great comments.
All right, I'm
David
going to Lumio.
David is running over to the Lumio. We already have 4 shares. Oh, here we go. So let's go ahead and get started. For those of you just joining us, we're going to try to be on for the full hour with Facebook Live. Hey Z, Zaza Bing. We're just hoping the Wi-Fi will hang out with us. So we should be able to guarantee at least 30 minutes. Kevin, you're funny. 50s in the afternoon, guys.
Tom will check in with you then. For the third night in a row, protests dividing communities across the U.S. It's a reaction to election of Donald Trump. In Portland, things turned violent. A man got shot following some sort of confrontation with someone in a car. This happened during a protest march. He's expected to be okay. Meantime, in downtown Los Angeles, nearly 1,000 people filling the streets. LAPD have arrested hundreds this week. It's here on the East Coast. Marches snarling traffic in Atlanta as well as in Miami. And it seems President-elect Trump is showing some signs of compromise when it comes to the Affordable Care Act, also known as Obamacare. In an interview that's set to air on 60 Minutes, Donald Trump says he will try to keep some of the more popular parts of that law intact. That includes the portion that covers people with pre-existing medical conditions and the measure that allows young people to stay on their parents' insurance until they turn 26. But he's not wavering in his plan to repeal and replace most of it, and quickly.
We're not going to have like a 2-day period, and we're not going to have a 2-year period where there's nothing. It will be repealed and replaced, and we'll know. And it'll be great health care for much less money.
Trump also spoke about his phone call with Hillary Clinton. He says she was gracious and kind, telling him congratulations after all the votes came in. President-elect says he thanked her and told her that she was a great competitor.
Well, Governor Chris Christie is out. Mike Pence is in. The vice president-elect is replacing the New Jersey governor to lead Donald Trump's transition team. On Friday, Trump chose the leaders of his team. Christie will now serve as vice chairman. He'll be joined on the executive committee by former New York Mayor Rudy Giuliani, House Speaker Newt Gingrich, and past presidential candidate Ben Carson. Also, tomorrow on Meet the Press, Chuck Todd will break down the transition team and explain what's next now that the election is over. Stay tuned right here on News 4 at 10:30 a.m.
Virginia's GOP lawmakers working to reassure local Muslims that they will not be banned from coming into the U.S. Following a prayer service in Sterling, local leaders met with members of the mosque. They tried to reassure them that Donald Trump's campaign promise to ban Muslims is unconstitutional and they don't support it. Here's what some members of the mosque tell us about whether it could happen.
I do believe that Muslims, and particularly the Syrians,
I don't think so. I think it's probably, something that was.
Congresswoman Barbara Comstock says she thinks Trump is softening his position on the ban. And there's a new Black Lives Matter sign posted outside the Christ Congregational Church. This is up in Silver Spring. That's because on election night, somebody vandalized the sign for the 4th time. Church leaders say they would like to talk with the vandals to see if perhaps they could find some common ground.
The time right now is 9:03, and developing a suicide bomber killing at least 4 and hurting 14 people at Bagram Airfield Base. Bagram is the largest U.S. military base in Afghanistan. This attack happened as military members were gathering for a post-Veterans Day run, a fun run at that. Senior officials say that the attacker was looking for an opportunity to do the most damage. The base is now on lockdown as investigators try to make sure that this was not part of a larger plot. And we are getting reaction this morning. It's pouring in after a soldier from Bowie, Maryland died in Kuwait. The Pentagon is calling it a non-combat related incident. Specialist Ronald Murray was assigned to Fort Bliss. He was in Kuwait supporting a mission to fight ISIS. Murray enlisted nearly 2 years ago, and a Fort Bliss spokesperson called him an outstanding soldier. Specialist Murray was 23 years old.
Right now, folks from around the country are in our nation's capital, here to take part in the Walk to End HIV.
This is something that's very important to us and special to us here at News 4 every year. Proceeds from the event help fund services at the Max Robinson Center in Southeast DC. You're taking a look right now at the course. It's taking place on the National Mall.
NBC4, a proud sponsor of today's event. If you're heading down to the walk, you're going to see some familiar faces. Aaron Gilchrist and An Yang on stage right now. But we get to chat with Chuck Bell, who's standing by with
The star of the
Peacock.
show. The star. Hey. Chuck Bell's live with us. Yeah. Hi, Rodrigo.
Good morning.
John, Anthony, Juan.
Juan.
So the HIV walk is something Jim Vance used to take part in as well. It has been around for 30 years, and it's been amazing to see the progress that has been made over this time, and the fact that we're a part of it. Really cool. Tom Sherwood's down there as well.
I saw that, yeah.
So everybody's liking this necklace. Thank you. I'm not big on big jewelry, but this is my $10 dress, and I felt like I needed to like spruce it up.
I like it. $10. Can you believe that?
Wet seal.
All right, a great cause down there. Chuck Bell and the NBC Peacock, we appreciate the time.
You know that peacock's warm.
He's staying warm,
He's
yeah.
the one that's warm. I like it. Exactly.
All right, Chuck, thanks. 9:06 is your time right now, and developing at this hour, officers shot, a suspect killed, a dangerous search through neighborhoods in Idaho that led to a police shootout. We'll take you there.
A wild chase through some of the region's busiest roads. Take a look at this. What we're now finding out about that fast-flying biker and how his ride was finally brought to an end.
All right, I'm now in.
Yes, you're
I'm
in.
in.
Can you group share now? Hey,
I'm
Gary,
in.
what's our group share count at? Gary's in
Gary,
charge.
what's the group?
Kathleen is here, which is
I'm on.
nice. Persita, thank you for. She recognized my cough is gone. And yes, don't jinx
Well,
it. Okay,
but
I'm still on my
You're not,
steroids.
yeah, you're not 100%.
Can't you tell?
Yet. Get ripped.
Ripped. Remember ripped fuel in college? We were like creatine, ripped fuel.
And all that stuff.
I mean, all that stuff
Horrible.
could kill us. Yeah, I don't know. No, actually, I think that part's legal. I think it's the
It's
ephedrine,
legal,
the
but-
Xenadrin that.
But it's legal, but I think there are still some folks, including family members who are doctors of mine, who are
That will say don't do that.
Don't
Because I
touch
remember my heart was like pounding out of my chest. And then I'd be in class like trying to write my paper and my hand would be like this.
It's because of those 4 locos you had, okay? Let's
The Four Locos. You can't get Four Locos anymore, right?
You can, but they're not like the same potent, deadly level that they were. I mean, those
I
were.
mean, have you ever looked at the gas station, like right, if you have to go pay inside? There's some weird stuff like
There's some
lined
strange
up, yeah.
beverages. that
Okay,
people
so
partake in.
we said hi to Rodrigo. You guys are loving the wet seal. Yes, they're still around. And the necklace. But what's funny is this necklace is actually from, I love to consignment shop, like thrift shops and stuff. And
Yeah.
so this is actually, it's very heavy. I was telling him it hurts my neck, in fact. It's coming off right when I'm done with the show.
Really
It weighs
strong
about 4
neck.
pounds. Yeah, I know. I already have terrible posture. I'm sure this is not helping. Greg Lee, my chiropractor, would not be approving. He's probably watching too right now. Anyway, so we are using our new camera. We figured out the sound. Some of you have commented that it is back.
All right, and I'm now logged in.
And, you know, I appreciate that a lot of you are chiming in with your sentiment about the election, but,
13
you know, you're
chairs.
being nice about it.
Yes.
We want love, not hate. Love, not hate.
So this started as a search for a fugitive. It's ended with 2 officers in the hospital, a police canine recovering from injuries, and a suspect dead. Police in Boise, Idaho say officers started out searching neighborhood yards yesterday. They were looking for a suspect from a separate shooting from earlier this week. Investigators say the 33-year-old man then opened fire on the officers and the canine. Officers fired back, eventually killing the man.
Well, a tip helped Stafford County detectives track down a sexual assault suspect in North Carolina. Robert Cibrian is accused of crashing into a woman's car and then sexually assaulting her. This was on Halloween. Police say that he was living in the Fredericksburg area prior to this attack. They say that Cibrian intentionally crashed into the victim's car on Kings Highway, ramming into the back of it, and they believe that he then pulled the woman out of her car and sexually assaulted her on the side of the road. Cibrian is charged with rape and aggravated sexual battery.
New information about a deadly assault inside an assisted living facility. This is in Alexandria. Police tell us the victim was 82 years old and the man who assaulted him, 72. It happened last month inside the Sunrise facility in Alexandria. Paramedics rushed the victim to the hospital. He died from his injuries that same day. As of now, no charges have been filed, but Alexandria police do tell us it's the 6th homicide in the city this year.
Well, you might want to grab those sweatpants instead of the shorts this morning if you're planning out to go and do a morning run as we take a live look of beautiful National Harbor right now. Tom is busy in the Weather Center tracking some of the coolest temperatures that we've seen in months.
All right, then talking about some major delays on Metro this weekend, we're going to tell you why all lines could have you waiting for 20 minutes or longer. We're back after this. People are loving your new views. All this is Angie's creation. She's directing this whole thing.
Yeah, that's right.
Great. They're loving it. They're saying it sounds great too.
Cool.
Audio.
Well, I've
What
got
did
to
you do
reset
to fix
your
the
shot. I pumped up the volume basically.
Oh.
This is why I should read directions because
Can we tell
our
you?
lives would be so much easier.
Last
I'm the
week
worst.
she hands me the box and she says, "Here, let's get this going."
Read the directions.
In
It was
fairness,
like right out of the box.
She did have.
I've had it for weeks.
You did
by
have
the
it
way.
charged.
I
You
did have it
it
charged.
That was
yes,
good.
Brittany, my friend Brittany, told me to charge
And
it.
then I think it was the directions were along with the box in the trash pretty quickly.
Yes, but you like it, right? You like it a lot.
I do like this. I think this is cool.
Yeah, good.
Yeah.
So
How does Angie change camera angles while sitting at her desk pushing papers?
yeah, I'm pushing papers. I'm pushing everything.
She's got a bunch going on here.
Yeah, so
And
I'm still
she's
getting
reading
used to that
through.
too. I mean, I'm good usually at juggling a bunch of different things, but you know,
She's
so
also
there might be
knitting
some
with her
issues.
feet right now. You can't see
Yeah.
it, but that's really.
I'm rolling the teleprompter with my foot with a foot pedal. It's amazing.
Oh no.
Just kidding. Oh, I did forget to put the hashtag SML in. Thank you, Gary.
I like this view too. It kind of gives the whole studio look. It's really cool.
Okay, couple things.
Okay.
Veterans Day.
Yeah.
Really nice piece that he put together about the Women's Memorial. It's coming up at
Yeah,
the end of the show, so we hope that you'll stay on with us, but we really hope you're watching your TV so you see
watch
that.
so we can interact and talk about the stories too. Yeah, this was really unfortunate that it could close this spring. I know.
We can't let it close.
Yes, we are, Naomi.
I think I'm here the next weekend. I don't know yet. I don't know what I'm
What do you
doing
mean
tomorrow.
You don't know yet.
Because I live on a day-to-day basis, okay?
Oh my gosh.
Director Naomi's making
She's
cheddar
making
vegetable
cheddar
soup.
vegetable soup. I do.
Yes, David lives alone,
Thank
so
you for
so bring him a pot, and then I don't really cook, so bring me a pot.
Oh, that's awesome.
Oh yes, the kids will love that.
That would be great.
But they don't like green stuff. They don't like green stuff in their cheddar cheese. Okay, yeah, they like cheese. Anything.
I know, Tony, you hearing that?
They already know I can't
She
cook.
can't cook.
Come on.
But she can order and carry out.
We eat hot dogs. I like Spam. Vienna sausages. Randy, I know emotions are high.
Tom, we will check in with you then, but we want to get to this developing story out of Prince George's County right now. Police there trying to get more details of a homicide on Tower Road. It happened in Brandywine.
And News 4's Derek Ward is now joining us live from the scene with what we know at this point. Good morning, Derek.
This is so bizarre. I mean,
I
they
know,
just
this is-
find this guy wounded and
What did they say? How he was wounded? No,
shot.
I forgot my straws. Shot. Derek, thank you. 9:15 right now, and more waits on Metro this weekend as crews do work on several of the lines. Orange, Silver, and Blue Line trains will now operate every 20 minutes, with Silver Line trains between Wheelie, Ruston East, and Ballston stations only. Yellow and Green Line trains will operate every 20 minutes, with Yellow Line trains traveling to Greenbelt, and free shuttle buses replace Red Line trains between Noma, Gallaudet, and Fort Taunton because of that safe track work that is happening there.
All right, check out this incredible scene. I was following this yesterday on the NBC Washington app, and it was happening live. We now know that the man who police and deputies chased from Sterling to Leesburg is 20-year-old Anders Kinsler. This happened on an hour-long motorcycle chase. Chopper 4 was above the whole thing. News 4's Jackie Benson shows us the peaceful surrender.
The images were astonishing.
It's
Police
crazy. Did you guys
see this
filmed the man
yesterday?
on a
This
was
motorcycle
unbelievable.
As he wove in and out of rush hour traffic on Route 7 from Fairfax County.
Morning, guys.
into
David,
Loudoun
good
County.
I'm
morning.
gonna try to
Brian,
reset
good
this so
morning.
that I have a better shot of
There were
you.
attempts to stop him, but he boldly slipped right past them a few times, crossing Route 7, then heading in the opposite direction.
That's a good headshot.
Searchlights
Let's
from
see.
US Park
I'm trying to
Service
frame
and
you up.
Fairfax
They're just trying to
County
frame me up.
Helicopters illuminated the
It'll
I
kind
guess I have to
follow
look
you.
that way, right?
Officers
Yeah.
carefully attempted to box him in, but he slipped away.
So we're very,
Let's
very
see.
careful on how we pursue in any kind
Did I
of
get rid of
case.
it?
And in this particular case, we were able to keep our eye on him for a long enough period of time.
Oh, look who's here.
It's Face Live Book.
No, Facebook Live.
No, Book Face Live.
Book-
It's Tom.
Yes.
Press room at the Verizon Center. Other tweets show the wild ride definitely
Wow.
captured people's interest. It finally came to an
Hey,
end.
Tanner and
Seeing
Elizabeth.
The police blockade at Belmont Ridge Road calmly turned off the bike.
I know. I can't- Have we found out why he did this?
Absolutely.
No, I mean-
We don't know why he did it.
Sounds good,
Not
thank
yet.
you.
I think he just came to the left turn lane and decided
The
to.
sheriff.
He could have killed somebody.
A flatbed tow
Absolutely.
truck was
Wow.
called to remove the motorcycle. Fairfax
Copy
County
that,
Police did not
thanks.
specify the reason
Hi,
for the
Tiana, good
officer's
morning.
original traffic stop that resulted in the more than hour-long pursuit.
Jackie Benson with that report right there. Anders Kinsler is charged with felony eluding of police and a felony concealment of a VIN number charge. Fairfax County Police initially tried to stop him for not having his registration displayed. He's in jail without bond this morning. All right, this next story is a topic that's really kind of tough for a lot of us to think about.
I know. Ugh, must you say it?
No.
There you go.
I said it. All right. All right. Let alone thinking about how much we actually might get this winter.
I know, but when it comes down to the actual measurement, it turns out that DC snow totals, they're not even calculated inside the district. That official measurement, in fact, taken in Arlington at Reagan National Airport. So now, Congresswoman Eleanor Holmes Norton wants the National Weather Service to move the official site to somewhere in DC. She says that this is critical when it comes to applying for federal disaster aid, and it just makes sense.
And Tom Karen with us now, and you were saying this kind of makes sense given the variations that you can find from Arlington to DC in a snowstorm.
Well, it's because Reagan National Airport's right on the Potomac River, and in the wintertime, the Potomac is usually open, not frozen over, so somewhat warmer air can come in, not as much snow can fall right there, but just a mile or two away, there can be 3 or 4 times the amount of snow. So hopefully we'll get that taken care of. Here this morning it was cold enough for snow, but we had a beautiful blue sky. We still have it with us now. Live view from the Storm Team Forest Tower camera. Off the rusty ochres and browns of November. That's the live view this morning. And still some individual trees showing off a pretty nice color. Temperatures right now are around 40 in nearby suburbs. Low to mid-40s around the bay. Upper 30s
They're talking about that
Valley around
chase.
the mountains. Look at the blue waters of the Potomac.
Marianne, good morning.
Blue sky
From
with
Virginia
that
Beach.
temperatures in the mid to upper 40s here within the hour, and then by 2 o'clock, mid 50s, by 6 p.m. back down to near 50 degrees, and then by late evening, getting cold back down to low 40s. Shenandoah River looked beautiful yesterday in this photo by Ricky Dunn, front row, Virginia there. Calm as a mill pond, reflecting that beautiful blue sky. Post your pics, Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram, and we will share. Well, we do have a freeze warning in effect for southern Montgomery County, the district, Arlington, Fairfax, Prince George's, all these counties in purple, southern Maryland. Likely the looks like growing season ending, especially after late tonight into tomorrow morning. Protect your plants. If you still have any out on your front porch, bring them inside, as we'll have a bit of a warming trend as we get toward the end of the week. But between now and then, a chill in the air. Storm Team 4 10-day outlook. We'll have our temperatures tomorrow morning, yes, at or below freezing. Many of the suburbs and rural areas, right in town, the mid-30s. Then during the afternoon, right around 60 degrees, bright sunshine. Should be good weather for the Skins and Vikings at FedEx Field tomorrow afternoon. Kickoff just after 1 o'clock. And for tailgaters, late morning will be in the mid-50s. And then during the game, I'll be hovering right around 60 degrees, just with a little bit of a light breeze. So a great day for football on Sunday. Then as we get into Monday, increasing clouds, and that's our next chance for rain. Looks to be on Monday afternoon into Monday evening. Some light rain around. So unfortunately, the clouds blocking our view of the super moon as it comes up on Monday evening. So be looking for it tonight and again on Sunday night if you want to get a good look at the brighter than average moon, and it's closer to us than normal as well. Then on Tuesday and Wednesday, both days, a lot of sunshine, highs right around 60. Then we do get milder. Toward the end of the week, we'll be into the mid-60s on Thursday and Friday afternoons. Next weekend, getting chilly again. Might get some sprinkles on next Saturday night. And that's the way it looks.
I'm taking back with it. I'm going to complete shock.
A life-changing act of kindness, the big surprise for a local military family. The time right now is 9:21. We'll be right back.
She was hiding down there.
I know. Did I freak you out? I know. Hey there.
Hiding.
I was hiding. I was reading in the
Hi,
dark.
welcome back.
Hey, look who it is.
Welcome back.
It's you. I'm going to actually move this a little farther.
You've gotten very good with this in a week.
Not
This is
really.
impressive.
Ow. Oh my gosh, I'm caught on the set. My $10 dress.
Hi, Tiana.
Okay.
Good morning.
I know.
I
Say
get
hello.
Mixed reviews on the tie, apparently.
Oh, really?
Tiana says, "Don't wear stripes. Bright colors only." Other people like it.
I love
Just for
it.
hidden a little bit of both.
I love it. Baby, it's cold outside. Yes,
Cool.
it is.
Oh, Jeannie liked your Smithsonian piece.
Oh, great. We're going to
It was
run
a
it
good
tomorrow. I'm so excited. We're going to run it tomorrow.
It's a good story.
Did you see it?
I did.
Yeah.
I don't know if Ryan saw it yet. I have to ask him.
I saw he tweeted about it, but
Oh.
I don't know if he...
Then maybe he did see it. Are you going to sit down?
Yes, in a moment.
Can you have a seat and join us?
I'm just trying to
Join us for the show.
get different shots all lined up, you know? And then Tom, I'd like, okay, so I
Oh,
have
thanks,
you.
David.
We've got this shot, so I'm testing the
Thanks,
shots out,
Ellie.
guys.
Oh, Shalana, we'll ask Tom to repeat what he said about the moon. I didn't catch that either. Did you hear that? He said something
Oh,
about
it's
the
going to
moon?
be cloudy. The super moon, which is going to be the most super it's been in
You were saying your
for
kids
the next 70
wanted to see that
years.
with them, right?
It's actually, let me see if this works.
Are you doing something on this chair, or is that...
I don't know why
That's
it's on that chair.
the wrong chair.
I know.
Okay.
It's kind of weird. I hear on. It's going to be cloudy, so you're not going to be able to see it very well. I don't think, to be
Okay.
honest. Okay, let me try to do this.
We hear on and Aaron. Did we take them live in this box? In this? No, we take them at 9:30, I'm sure. Yeah. Okay.
I don't know how to do
Tiana,
this.
I am ready for Thanksgiving. I'm going to be staying in Northern Virginia, which would be nice with family.
10 seconds. Are we going straight to on and Aaron?
Have a seat. Stay a while.
Oh, got it.
Alright, so the next time you go to buy a used car, you're going to want to take a good look at that sticker in the window. The Federal Trade Commission updating what's required to be included on that sticker. Those buyer guides will now have information like warranty disclosures, open recalls, adding airbags and catalytic converters to the list of major defects that could happen in a used car. There's a lot of information added there. All right, this is a really great story, getting a lot of love online as well. Fans at last night's Wizards game treated to a special moment for one local veteran and his family.
Army Sergeant Timothy Goodrich received a Purple Heart after his service in Iraq and Afghanistan. He lives in Stafford now with his wife and 2 kids.
News 4's Shamari Stone was on the court when the family got the surprise of a lifetime.
I posted
Such a
this
good
one on
story.
Facebook earlier.
Such a good story.
It's
That's
great.
Yeah.
And he's so gracious, you know? And funny. Look at him. Wow.
Good story.
Yeah, I'm going to have to reset this because
Thanksgiving, I'm staying in the area, Carolyn. Do you have Thanksgiving plans too?
Huh?
Staying in the area. I'm doing.
do.
Well, you
Oh,
did
yes.
last year, right?
Yes, you have to come hang out with me, guys.
Salamander.
No, oh yeah, I did that last
You
year.
did that last year, right? So I just follow what Angie did, but I do it the next year.
Oh my gosh, is this not working? Uh-oh.
That's really
My
cool.
camera's locking up.
What?
Gotta lock up.
Lock up.
Through the organization.
Oh no.
Sarah! Sarah in the booth.
Really good job on hiding.
Oh, is that Sarah in the booth?
Sarah in the booth.
They're,
Are you guys watching the story? It's awesome.
It's a
Okay,
great story.
so
Morning, Janice.
we saw it this morning.
Gary.
Yeah, I
What's
told
up?
everybody I know.
Oh, I like that. You did a nice job with that.
Thank you. Let me try to.
Talented, Angie.
I tried. Thanksgiving, I'm going to my sister's house. But then I'm
Staying
emceeing
in
the
Northern Virginia.
Reston Parade
Oh.
for Thanksgiving on Black Friday morning, 11 o'clock with Chuck Bell, because Doug Hammer is out of town. So
You hear
Are you working Friday?
somebody just
No.
I
say
haven't
something.
I
been
need to
told.
work the Friday after.
We don't look for it. We don't
Am I?
expect it. But when you hear it, it's nice to know that other people think about you.
And he now has a lot to think about. What's the first thing you're going to do in your new home?
Probably cry.
Oh, we love you, Sarah.
Fall to my knees, but that would hurt a lot.
In Northwest DC, Shamari Stone, News 4.
All right, take a look at those temperatures outside right now. It's getting warmer, but still cold out there. You're going to need your coat as you head out the door. We've got Tom updating his 4 things to know in the forecast, including how long temperatures are going to stay in the 30s and 40s.
And while the White House prepares for a new president, major changes are happening now here at Capitol Hill as we take a live look. The big transition about to get started.